There we go. Hello, everybody. How are you guys today? We are back with more Age of Wonders Planetfall. As always, my name is Tharik. Hey, how are you guys? I've asked that already. Either way, hi Llama. How are you, buddy? See, I'm asking it 3 times. So let's just jump straight into the action. We are in turn 50 something, 53, I believe. Yep. We've ended last stream on eliminating the syndicate that declared war on us here, so we're just cleaning that up. We have some time to kill because our commander did die in taking over this last city here, I believe. No, it was the capital. Yeah, that what is talking. That's what it was. So we do have to see about that. But yeah, he's gonna respawn soon enough, and then we can keep moving on. And we do have some issues on our western front here, with that one Vanguard guy encroaching on us. Yes, he's recuperating here, so he's... Oh, I didn't know you saw the time it took for him to come back right here. Ah, I see. So Frank Vance is a bit of an issue right now. But we'll take care of him. So we are going to fail between a rock and a hard place, which is right up here, because we don't have the troops to go over there to deal with it. But I want to take care of the Severed Links, which is down here, real quick. And then we are going to take over these last 2 cities, which have turned Marauder, now that the Syndicate is gone. But yeah, let's move everybody in. And then we can go attack them right away, I think. And we are going to manual combat this. It's a lot of aerial, isn't it? No, okay, those are trucks. But still, 3 flyers. Let's see how that's going to work out. Okay. So we do have our flying squad. They've been moving more over towards here. Let's get this set up a little bit first. We have some frenzied, which we are most likely... Nope. Let's move you first a bit. Move up to here. And then we'd like to absorb pain on our frenzied, so that we can bring them in a little bit safer-ish, at least. Where do we put them? Do we try and flank over here? Let's see, we do have some Shrouded Step sniper setups, obviously, that we'd like to go for. Yeah, this is some cover. Let's put them here. We can... A 55% shot is actually not horrible. Let's take that. Get the clarity on them right away. It's gonna make future hits much, much easier. I could Shrouded Step with him as well. I'm not sure we want to be that aggressive, though. Oh, they can hit from back here. 60 now. Yeah, sure. Resisted the Incendiary and the Broken Mind, but, well, what can you do? Oh no, that's a sniper hero. He actually can't do too much from here. So we'll probably just set him up here, keep the Swarm Shield going, and have him go defensive. And let's put our Frenzied... Okay, there. Oh, it's the Burning Ground right here. Okay, so we would need to go over there. Now let's move them over here. Try to bring them in a flanking position, but somewhat safe still. And now we've got these guys. So I do have some potential shots back there already. Oh yeah, this is new. There we go. You're such a messy person. You look away for a second and your table turns into a cluster truck. Yes, I'm going PG-13 here. I am always trying to keep the constant chaos at bay. As well, I know the feeling. So you're not alone, obviously. But yeah, I know that. Ah, no worries. Just keep doing what you're doing. I don't mind. Just when I read things out, I might go for the profanity filter that I apply to myself. So these guys, it's not like they can shoot too much. What's the... I mean, they can't really do much, but go... What's your range? We're just a little bit shy. I don't want to put them too much out in the open. Let's go for the Overwatch, and they are gonna... Now let's go defense mode. We don't need to be that aggressive here with our setup, so we might as well keep things a bit safer. Lawful good exposed? Nah, not quite, I think. Ow, ow, ow. Well, just one shot, or one hit. Ah, they cancelled the Overwatch. That's a shame. Could you not remove all the cover, please? That would be very nice. So he can't really move and shoot anything with his setup. But we don't really have a good target yet, so... Let's move you guys over here. Enter there, now we can at least spit at them. Get some armor reduction in there. But let's see, what's our... It's a 65% chance. I don't think it's really worth it to go for one of these yet. We could go Gift of Oblivion and damage boost our sniper, possibly, but I'm not completely convinced yet. So 50% chance to kill them, or kill this guy, but let's focus on the flyers a bit first here. Oh, we crit. That was very lucky. And he lost some cover because of that. Also, just give me 1 minute here. The cat threw something down. I just want to see if something's broken. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm back. I didn't find anything, so who knows what he did. He did just attack my legs though, so there's that. Maybe he just scratched the couch or something and it sounded different from 2 rooms over. So do we take him down, or do I keep focusing on the flyers? Let's see what the others can shoot first. He shouldn't really move that far. We can... Well, I could jetpack him, obviously. Which might give me a flanking shot over there. I do kind of like that. Then we also have the hit on him. Do I want to Devour Hope? We don't really need to heal yet. The Filled with Despair is nice, but let's just... Yeah, let's just take the shots. There we go. See, he's doing something. I hear him doing things again, but I think he's just jumping around and clawing into the upholstery or something like that, which makes it just sound like something's going down because it's kind of a ripping sound. Still, a little bit nervous. But it'll be fine. So I think I like my jetpack idea. I hope it's gonna work out. Yeah, let's go over here because it gives us a bit better cover. Yeah, see, this is nice. It's a flanking position, apparently. Well, not, but still, we dealt a lot of damage there. And then shoot this guy, almost dead. We could go heal him as well, which is probably what I'm gonna do. With their melee, they're just... I'm using them mostly as support. So let's see. These guys have gonged. You are probably just gonna shoot something. We could buff him, as I've said, to try and bring up his damage a little bit. But I think I'd rather go Embrace of Darkness and just deal damage. So who can still take an action? All of these. It's just these four. We probably can't deal with everything back here, so we should try and kill this as efficiently as possible. Let's hit him like this. The 15 is also 15. 33, 31. Okay, so they're gonna kill him. There we go. What do these things do, by the way? It's an effigy, which fuels rage. Okay, they gain increased damage when they're near it. It's not too important to us right now. If they crit, we would be in a good position. I think we should start with them and see what's gonna happen. Okay, so he's still in there. So all we have left is our sniper, who could also shoot him up there. So we are going to do that. And we'll use Embrace of Darkness to kill him. There we go.
Enemy down.
So doesn't Catatonic mean he can't do anything? Yep, he can't use abilities. So he might still be able to shoot. He can move at least, but I'm not sure if normal shots count as abilities. Like these, or not. I guess we'll find that out now. Oh, so the Fueled Rage, yeah, okay, makes sense. Oh, they buff, I see. So they can just use that as an ability. Luckily, not too bad. Okay, and he's just flying away. So a little bit more scary than I anticipated, because the buff is pretty significant. So I assume we're gonna win once these guys go down, because they're summons here. That should end it.
Our forces are victorious.
Okay, see. Don't need to kill anymore.
Objective completed.
We probably still want the influence, and we don't... Well, we could use the energy as well. Yeah, let's take the reward. So we can upgrade our flyer. He's level 8 now, so... The thing is, we don't need the advanced piloting necessary. For one, we can't afford it. Also, he's an air commander, isn't he? Yep, so he doesn't need to be necessarily in a flying mount himself. But I kind of like that. Still. So does that count for himself as well? Because he is a flying unit. That's the big question. Because there are some really good mounts, obviously, that we could put him in. And not having fly, but I like having a flyer here, so let's just focus on giving him decent abilities. Question is what we go for. Maybe just range specialist a little bit, increases damage, keep the remaining 3 points for now, and then we'll see. So these guys are supposed to catch up with these, and then we'll just bring them all in one group. We could do this quest as well for the Autonom faction, but it's the Actually, this would still be fine. The growth faction for now doesn't really care if we do that or not. So that's a possible option. But I want to clear this out and then move over. So I don't think we really are going to do that. Moving towards Alderus next, I think. And we'll just have these guys catch up out of their own ability. I hope that's going to work out. Yeah, let's see. So is that another... Okay, that's a Marauder. No, Frank Vance? Am I dumb? Yeah, oh no, Frank Vance. Okay, oh, he's in a domain that's from the Marauder faction. Nope, we declined the demand of the Autonom faction. Oh, they will declare war on me if I do that? I don't really want to fight them right now. Okay, let's accept it for now. And they want also some energy. Sure, everybody wants something of me. This could turn into a bit of a problem here.
Systems infiltrated.
An enemy agent has been caught attempting to infiltrate our operations center. Why you? I liked you. Wasn't she good for, weren't we on good terms with her? If they had succeeded, they would have been able to monitor our special operations and bypass our operations defensive. So that does give us some casus belli. And our commander is back. I'm building up some new units here right now, so I think we'll keep him here. And then maybe we can finally clear this out and start annexing sectors for Lasios again. Let's move him up north because there are these... there's this Marauder army here as well. That's gonna run around and annoy us.
Operations primed and ready.
Yeah, let's deploy a Monitor here. So where do we put you right now? So Vance, he's over here. Let's see what we are dealing with over here. See, this could be nice to take over. But we'll see.
Production ready.
Okay, they are still building things. Nothing we need to do.
Production ready.
Oh yeah, that's my newest colony. They can annex their first sector as well. But I have nobody near that can do that right now, so we'll have to wait on that a little bit. That's fine though.
Happiness event in colony.
I think, yeah, we can annex the first sector. Let's confirm movement. Following. Flyers are getting closer, these two. So now we, probably next turn, or the turn after, we can add these to our groups. We just need to figure out where to put them. Or who to put where, I should say. Since we already have a hidden here, I'm probably going to put the hidden in this group so that I can Shroud Step my initiates a little bit better and my heroes, or at least the one that's on ground and not in the air. Oh no, Vance, I don't want you to take over. I destroyed the guy. You're not allowed to fight them here and take away my hard-earned city. Did he take it over? We'll have to see in a moment. Also, oh, okay, no. Frank declared war on Corvin. There's so much stuff happening. We need to check this out first. So Frank declared war on the Devar. Did he? Okay, owner unknown. Let's see if we can take this over still. Hey James, how are you? And yes, it's a Thoric stream. Okay, she did something there. What did she do? Sure. Let's... Can we warn? Yeah, let's denounce her. There we go. Enjoy. We really are not on good terms with anybody at this point. I could try to get a better relationship with Corvin here, because he is at war with Frank Vance and Dayu, and Dayu's the other one that I'm okay-ish terms with, but we're definitely going to be at war with Frank at some point, and I think they at least have a non-aggression pact. It's difficult. Let's negotiate with him and see if we can maybe, or at least I'm going to compliment him. And see, maybe we can make something happen there. Why are they all going against me? Just because I'm going for... did I already start building a Doomsday Spire? I don't remember. I need to look at this. But everybody's denouncing me. Also, bringing North Sector claims. Okay, yep, sure. They're just all going at it. Upgrade to primed. We don't care about that right now. Launch also. Frank Vance sent me a message. What does he want? All of a sudden, I have Major Casus Belli against him. And all of a sudden, he's trying to play nice with me. That would be a lot. But no, right now, I'm gonna ignore him.
Production ready.
Yep, we're building out our defensive, some Hive Guard turrets.
Production
That's
ready.
good. And happiness
event.
event. We're almost done to be able to do things. Oh yeah, the Cosmic Growth Chamber, the next one. That's good.
Intended to facilitate increased
And
cosmite production.
travel time
Proof
between
we have
colony domain,
serendipitous
the colonies. That is also really good for us right now. So what do we go for next? We could obviously go with the perspective. Get more damage. That could be good. Love your ideal. Ooh, okay. Torture regiments is very good. Actually, I think we should work towards that. So we'll get more doctrines set up. So yeah, now we can move throughout our domain much quicker. We've built another engulfer. Let's send that up here as well. Do we... Okay, he's already modded. And they're building the virtual entertainment plaza right now because we can. What's next? Do I want to build a spire? Let's wait for until that's done and then I can decide. 4 turns, a lot can happen at this point. In 4 turns. So I'm not sure. Let's see. Did he take it over already? Is it just empty? Maybe we should just try and fight it? Because I think Frank Vance just fought and didn't actually take over the city. Yeah, see? It's an empty city. So we're gonna take it over. Yeah, this is Frank. I'm perfectly fine though. We're not at war with him. So next up we move to Paradar up here, which is the last city that the Syndicate had, I believe, and then we can go deal with them. Or go deal with the Western situation. We're increasing the size of our empire here. I just want to be able to build all the things. But obviously this The eastern front here, since we're absorbing all of this, we're going to have to build a lot of buildings. First, get them up and running. It's going to take some time. And if I knew how that song lyrics continue, I would sing them now. But since I can't, I shan't. And so we're just going to keep going. I'm a little worried about their strength, because they have a lot more military power than I do. And I'm trying to play catch up with that a little bit. But destroying the syndicates just took quite a lot of resources. See, now we should be okay here, more or less. But still, it's 5 units, we have militia still, but that's why I moved my commander up there. And hopefully that was the right call. We do have our turrets, so that's a start, at least. But yeah, we are in a very good and defensive position. I see no need to go super aggressive here. We're just gonna wait for them to come towards us. Obviously. And we'll see if that's gonna happen. Yes, okay. Overwatch. No, they're never gonna come close enough here. I should have just buffed. I keep forgetting that he has the Anthem of the Abyss. It's been a bit since we've been able to stream, so I keep forgetting about that. Well, also it's our first manual combat with our commander today.
Operations available.
But yeah, they're already in range. Good thing is it reduces armor as well. So even though... Ooh, Lucky Grace over there. So is it worth it to buff here already? I think we should just wait another turn. They do need to come closer. We're gonna do this. Get the buff going. We can move up one. Do I want to absorb some pain already? No. I don't think so. Let's allow them to come in closer. Most of this is militia, so I don't care too much. As long as my flyer and my commander doesn't go down, we're good. And now that they're in range, we can easily kill them quickly. Especially with our turrets now also going in hard. God, wow, okay.
Enemy destroyed.
I don't understand why they attacked us to begin with. Their strength was 500 below ours? They're an annoying threat to deal with, that's for sure, but nothing that's really super scary, ultimately. That's not gonna get the kill, so I might as well just gunk them in the back. Who's next? We can... Oh yeah, I forgot. We can buff up our strength a bit, or at least of one of our units. 95 to get the kill. There we go.
Down.
Really? Why are they so hard to hit? Let me check that. Oh, their cover counts for this much here? That's surprising. In that case, let's buff you. And then ideally go kill. There we go.
Enemy down.
We don't care too much about the death rattle of those guys.
Enemy annihilated.
And then we have only one guy left alive who is
Enemy
gonna die on
destroyed.
the first shot. Whoop-de-frickin-do.
The enemies of the hive have been defeated.
So they're down, which is lovely. Message from the Growth faction. They would like some research. Sure. Ooh, we have our first Malictor. I remember. So what can these guys do actually? It's the first time I've used one of these. So they have Soul Seeker, Manifest Psionic Energy, so that's just their attack. They They have sadism, because we got that for everybody. This energy then jumps up to 2 times to nearby enemy units. Okay. That's just cool. That's really nice. We have the Cage of Suffering, Dark Locusts. Tends to curse target unit with insects made of psionic energy causing intense pain. Target dies. The insect burst dealing damage and spreading filth with despair to enemy hexes. Okay, they're really good, I think. So let's mod this guy. How do we mod you? So consuming gaze could be good to heal, of course, but I think we'll just take the accelerated healing. Mantra of Clarity could be good. I'd like to increase damage though as well. This does give us 20% increased damage on all abilities, which is very nice. So that does make me think we would like to do that. And then maybe just focus flames for the burning, or do we not stick with that? No, let's leave that out for now. Just go for these two. That should be good enough. And then we can move the Malictor up here. So, wow, okay, that increased movement speed in our own domain is amazing. That speeds things up so much. Holy crap. Okay, and now we're back to building up a barrager, and then just some updates. Wait, we need the Cosmite Growth Chamber, though. Let's streamline that a little bit. I want the barrager, and then we'll get that queued up. Okay, we have Paradar. And everybody's moving up there quickly, so where are my other guys? There I am. 1, 2. And they could, since this is our border, they could get there very quickly, but I think I'd rather merge them with the groups I wanted to put them in now. There we go. Ooh, yeah, I remember. We got another Transcendent as well. Let's add that in here. We have 1 turn left. Can we... we can't quite make it, unfortunately. Otherwise, we could have tried to take this down. So we're gonna fail between a rock and a hard place, unfortunately. But that's fine. Not the end of the world. I'd rather go try and take down the Hate intersection. So this is a new city. We need a name for that one as well. And Alderus as well, but this has been taken over. So how do we start here? What do they have? We have production, exploitation, and food exploitation. We can go for another sector. I still guess we go for a little bit of the long-term investment. Let's get a militia going first. Then we'll go botanical gardens, some hive guard turrets maybe. Are we in danger of... Because this does loop around, so Vance is over here. And he's either going to attack this front or this, so let's assume he might attack us here as well. Once we declare war on him or he on us. Okay, so we'll get this going and then we'll check back in 6 turns. Campanotus. The Virtual Entertainment Plaza would be good, of course. Plus some other stuff, but I also would like to make more units. But they can't build anything too interesting right now for us. So let's focus on some long term here. Energy production is obviously very good. Let's do that. Then the Virtual Entertainment Plaza. They're not a production facility, honestly. It's not quite where we are. This is good, of course. Increased. Maybe like this. Yeah. Then is that a general buff or is that just here? Oh, it's just in this colony. So yeah, let's skip that for now. I'm learning a lot, but there's specifics that I haven't looked at too much so far. Because we are still fairly new here at this game. But the hard scenario is working out pretty decent so far. Yeah, despised, who cares?
Happiness event in colony.
Okay, let's go. Before we do more, let's see about our Devour friend. Because since he is at war with both Vanguard factions, we might be able to... Because I want to go to war with Frank, I'm pretty sure. So we might try and get him as an ally. He could call us to war with him, so let's not offer the defensive pact right now. And maybe I can... Let's do this. So one thing I've seen done, I would really like some Cosmite from you, and that is per turn, which is cool. So we can basically get him to send us Cosmite. We have an okay amount, but modding is expensive, so and we can trade Casus Belli against him. So let's start small. We go 5, and then we offer this. Can I not just offer some of it? Or we pay 200 energy, which is super okay. We have a lot of it right now. Nope. Well, screw you then. But since we have so much energy, we could go and insta-build a unit as well. Where would we do that, though? We could just go into Lasius. Can they build... They can build Malictors. What would instantly building a Malictor cost? Ooh, that's very steep. It would bring this stack up to a lot of power, though. With the 2 Malictors in there. I mean, I could go with an unmodded one, of course, which might be better. Let me check that. $800. Also 300, and then we could mod him ourselves. You know what? Let's go for it. We're fine with this. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure if that's the right call, but we're producing a lot of energy right now, so I might as well increase my military strength a bit quicker. Or quickly? Is that how you say that? Did he just take the city that I wanted to take? I think he did. I should have left the Syndicate capital for last. And taken out every other city first. But since I didn't... Nothing we can do about that now, is there? Is that the city? Yeah. Yeah. Ambassador up here. I don't like that. Yep, now we failed that, unfortunately. Okay, message from the Autonom faction. Decline. I do not care. Sure. You're fine. Can we denounce him again? He's using covert ops. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, it's just gonna be a matter of time until we're at war with him. Okay, he lost a bunch there. That's useful. Else Corvin is paving to planetary domination. We lost our monitoring station. Yada yada. I don't care about the Amazon right now, to be honest. Why are you denouncing me? It's just... doesn't help your case there, is it? Or does it now? See, that I'm perfectly fine with. And let's butter them up a little bit more. Yeah, they might just not like me, which is obviously a clear possibility. Yeah, there we go. No, I don't want to declare war on everybody. That's just gonna be a bad time for me. So what did we build in Pogonomimics so far? Oh yeah, the recreational dome. So they're not... We don't necessarily need the big defense here. They do have production written all over them right now. So let's get this built. The elite military facility. I also would like the colonial field hospital. And... that's good for now. Yeah, for now it's good. I think we can annex another sector with them as well, which is what we want. I really need to... I've been slacking on the annexing, unfortunately. But this group can start moving. And I can finally go annex things for Lasius. They have... Really? They have 3 out of 5 sectors? Yeah, let's finally get this. Next turn then. Oh no, okay. See, this is still... Maybe we shouldn't. Happiness production. I'm trying to figure out if it makes sense for me to declare war on them or not. I should probably leave it be and just focus on strengthening. So maybe Paradar is gonna stay where it is, and we're gonna get, yeah, it turns into a settlement. Can I get to Bassadar quickly? We can probably attack it next turn. And then we'll have everybody up here. Sure. Or this is... it's just nothing. Militia power 800. These guys should be able to take you down. So we'll use our other group down here to help Pogonomimics annex this sector here. And this one probably. Or Paraponera can get that. Oh yeah, they are building... That's why they're denouncing me, because I'm building my first Spire of Suffering. Because I do kind of like the idea of trying to go for a Doomsday win.
Operations primed and ready.
But we'll have to wait and see about that.
Happiness evented colony.
So should we try and get the defensive pact with Corvin? I think I'm gonna wait until I get that one city. And then we'll deal with it. Yeah, Frank, do your thing. That's perfectly fine. Ooh. So I have to think about a lot now. I've only played one scenario, I believe, up to this point and further, but on normal and not on hard. And that makes things a lot easier, so it makes things a lot easier because the AI is not nearly as strong. But this is a lot different now, and I'm trying to figure out what the best approach is. Okay, we've done
The Reaper's
this.
whispers scream in my mind. Death shows me an
That's a
omen.
creepy voice.
I see a crimson star bleeding across the midnight sky. Its light forms stripes across my back, exposing the weaknesses in all living souls. Maliciant graves, the hanged man.
Mean if you say so. So the Torment Channeler seems good, but it's also the minus the 8 unhappiness is a big investment that right now I don't really want to go for. So we'll leave it. But the bonus could be good because it gives units 10%, or plus 10 hit points and 10% damage that are produced in the colony. So it might be something for the future maybe, but I don't think with this first game that I'm playing here, I haven't built specifically towards a production colony and all that stuff, which is where this would make the most sense. So for now, I think it would be not that big of a benefit overall. All non-minus units in a target-friendly army regain all their movement points but lose 75% of their current health if they're damage resistance. Okay, flagellation. That seems very brutal. I mean, as the name suggests, I want to keep going towards the Doomsday, the Oblivion refrain. Also, would it be worth it to try and get a Herald of Oblivion? I'm not sure yet. So how are you guys liking Age of Wonders, by the way? It's been so long since I've played a game of this genre that I'm still learning, but I feel like I'm doing a pretty decent job at least. But I hope you guys like what I'm doing. Or have experience in it itself. If you have tips, of course, I'm more than happy to listen to them. And let's see about this. So the mods here look good. So let me check out those. You haven't played it yet, James, but you played Age of Wonders 3. I never got around to buy Age of Wonders 3. I don't know why, but I like the sci-fi setting of Planetfall now. But maybe I'll go back at some point to check out 3. So whenever this unit is damaged, oh yeah, that's for the melee guys. So if I go and get the Ravenous cased, for example, or if we just build more of our melee guys, the Frenzied, this mod could be very cool because it's within 3 hexes they deal damage back to the attacker, which also has a chance to apply a Broken Mind and gives the unit shield, which is really good. Psionic attacks have a chance to apply Catatonic. See another one that's really good. Also 30% damage increase. Yeah, oh god. All non-minus units have a chance to become catatonic. We're gonna go for Symbol of Obliterations. The mods you get out of this are so good. Looks really similar to Civilization 5. I haven't played Civ 5 yet. Once again, the Civ games, they weren't my biggest forte, I think. They just looked so intimidating and time-consuming. Which obviously this game now is as well, but that's the reason I think I never got into Civ as well. But yeah, it's kind of a mix between Civ with a real-time strategy, or real-time somewhat the XCOM style gameplay, basically, in the battles, which is very good. Do we want this unit? It's a Xenoplague hero, melee, which we're working out to get mods towards right now, so that could be good. He's level 10. We could switch out his melee, of course. Oh, but he's got Skitter as well. So for the further he moves, the harder he gets to hit. I kind of like this guy. Yeah, let's recruit him. Yeah, exactly. It's a bit like Might and Magic, but with more grand strategy. That is a pretty fitting description, I think. We haven't gotten good weapons, unfortunately. Do we want the Psi-Fists, maybe? Because it would turn into psionic damage, which is actually very good. Yeah, let's give him those. Makes him look a little bit comical. But I like it. The problem is that this is a full action. So I'd rather get something else. Arc Bolas. Ooh, chance to apply Immobilize seems nice. Pistol's decent as well, though. I'll wait on the secondary weapon right now. So we want some of the mods that we're just getting right now, or we're researching right now on him. Definitely the melee one. We'll have to think about the rest, because this is psi damage, so he would have a chance to apply catatonic there. We might want to give him the adaptive carapace, for example, every time he gets hit, or the ability to heal. So yes, okay. So the accelerated healing is never bad, I think. And then we'll go Consuming Gaze for now. Confirm that loadout, and there we go. So he definitely, since he's melee, I'm just no questions asked, we're going to give him a bunch of hit points. Modular extension is something to buy, so we can get 4 mods. I love the Shrouded Step, honestly. It's a very good thing. And it's just 3 points for now, that's definitely good for him. Oh yeah, let's look at the Xenoplague hero skills. I've only played Xenoplague once in my very first attempt to play. And since then I've not played it again, so I need to look at what these skills can do. Parasitic Infection. Fine. And run to Sporkle healing itself and adjacent friendly biological units. The end of each turn tactical combat, definitely. That's so good. We could turn this guy into a melee commander. Something like that. In the long run. But for now, we probably want him to be pretty self-sufficient. The hero, what? The hero surrounds their army with spores that feed on their units' kills to regenerate their hit points. Biological and cyber units in the hero's army regain 15. They kill within 3 hexes of them. Only functions if he's the commander. I think that's good. I'm not sure how big of a use we're going to get out of it, to be honest. But let's see if we can get him to be a commander as well, in which case the pheromones would be good. You know what, since we're already there, no, you can no longer be flanked, since you're melee. Also can no longer be... Yep. Definitely. And then just a little bit more melee damage. Oh damn, that's so much. We'll wait on the last mods until we've researched this. There's so much to do in every single turn. It's surprising. So we wanna annex this for Pocono Myrmex. Do we... This is mine already. But it can't do too much. Station. You know what? Let's clear this out a bit. We're gonna move these guys on here because we want to... This is the nuclear fallout. We want to clear that out with hazard removal, so let's go there. And now it's time for some combat, possibly.
Protection ready.
Well, let's get this group set up together first. We can mod a little bit more, but not too much. So let's just give him this, and then we're good. Okay, so where do we want to meet on this group? We could send them down here and help clearing out this little area for ourselves, or do we want to go further up north and clean this out a bit? What is Gigantiops? Oh yeah, the Cosmite. I remember. So yeah, coming back to the Might and Magic, James, that you mentioned. I think that was actually my last deep dive into a game like this, more or less. Oh yeah. Ah, good. Thank you for remembering game. Or remembering me game. We definitely want to queue up the Flagellation. That just seems super mean to hit our opponents with.
Production ready. Production ready.
I love the field hospital as well.
Happiness event in colony.
Because it's going to allow us to produce units that are just so much stronger. Or regenerate at least. So Heroes of Might and Magic 3, or 2? I think 3. Was my last big dive into a game like this. And it's been so long since that game has come out, of course. I've played it years later again, but still. There was just so much. And I was really bad at the game at the time, because I think my mind wasn't quite strategically there yet. But I like to think at least that I've improved. So do we want to buff everybody already? We're going to lose this for one turn, more or less, but we're going to make use of it next turn, which is probably good enough already. So, yeah, you move one. And buff everybody, please, and apply Broken Mind. There's probably much better applications of this. But I'm good with it. So let's see about these again. So this is range 5, range 7. We've got the Consuming Gaze on them. They look so awesome. Just the reminder again that the main reason I went for Psynumbra Kir'ko was because the Initiates, so their predecessors basically, the first Psynumbra unit, just look awesome, and the Malictors look even better. It's just, look at this. They're awesome. I really like the design of these guys. Okay, let's get back to business. Not to defeat the Huns, but to defeat the Marauder army that we're facing right now. Oh boy. But I don't really see a big reason to go out and be super aggressive in attacking them. So we'll just go somewhat defensive here and see where things go from there. Out a bit. Set up a Swarm Shield. And we might as well absorb pain on something here. Let's put it there because they're the only one that's going, or they're the only ones that are gonna, that I'm gonna put out to flank a bit. And they might not be in the safest position because they're the furthest up, and these guys can leap with their grasshoppers. But we'll have to wait and see. So we got a new special operation as well out of our last research, I believe. If I remember correctly. They're very cautious of fire. Not the flyers though, so they're going to be our first targets here. Let's see. Did I get something new? Looking at things doesn't look like it actually. Yeah, no. I was wrong. Okay, let's do this. Nope. We buff you up because that's for free. I just want to... Wow, really? That's a good chunk of damage already. Let's start with him. Because all I wanted was the clarity there. To be honest, the grasshoppers are too far back to be a big threat to us right now. The Cage of Suffering takes damage. Time of turn takes damage at the end of a turn, becomes filled with despair. How much damage does it take though? Because that would be cool if we could hit them like that. Target dies while affected. Okay, wow, that's a spread. I think it's just much more efficient to just go for the damage, honestly. Because just look at this. Yeah, let's hit these. It's 70%. It's a better start. This is just... Okay, I like Malictors. Even more, it's official. Holy crap, that's mean. That's so good. Okay, this is... Unfortunately, they're not close enough, so it's not gonna spread out as much. We could have get them with the Dark Locusts, which would spawn a unit, wouldn't it? Or what was it again? The Filled with Despair does do that, doesn't it? Target dies, Insect Burst dealing damage. Oh yeah, it's just the affected. Okay, let's try, I think. Let's do that. I just want to see what it does, because we're just gonna kill it now. We can experiment on these guys a little bit. They're not too strong. And with the crit, he goes down. Nobody was in the 2 hex radius, so we didn't deal damage there. And that's unfortunately everything that happened. Okay. Not as worth it as I wanted it to be, unfortunately. But that's okay. 25% is pretty bad. Just these two that can take an action. So I really don't want to go out too far out of our way, I think. And they can just take their 25. It's unlikely. Well, we did hit twice. It's a good average. It's more than a good average. Yep, you absorb pain on exactly the right unit. And I mean, let's face it, they're right next to us now. They're not gonna have a good time with this. And let's see. Just get things started. Not gonna kill. I don't need to provoke the melee Overwatch, so we're just gonna use our flyers to our advantage as much as possible.
Enemy down.
But I would like to get our Malictors to shoot again, because they just look good. Flank, there we go. God damn.
Our forces are victorious.
See, I didn't think I could like this more, but I do. That's really good. The Malictors are really strong. I probably should build a few more of those. Do we want this? Because right now we could actually use the energy. I don't think the dispersing gas bomb is that good for us. It does create a cloud of choking smoke. Has a chance to apply choking. The Mega Beetle Baby could be fine, but honestly, it's a tier 1 unit. It's not that good. I think we want to sell this. And then annex the sector for Lasios. So Lasios has 2 food exploitations right now, correct? Yes. We want production exploitations. We kind of want this one. The chaos generator up here, I think. Alternatively, we could go for Thieves' Gully, honestly. Or even Solar Peaks, which would force Messer to expand westwards. But that would allow us to turn Lasios into a very good production facility. Which could be good. And we have the ability to build Malictors here already. So if we go heavy on the production, that could work out fine. So yeah, let's take Solar Peaks after all. Let's try to specialize them. And this might also be where I could then bring in the Torment Channelers, possibly, if we can work with that. Because our happiness is not looking too good right now. We probably should try and throw out some colonizers. But I don't know. Where's the upkeep coming from? The workers. Race Rations, Recreational Dome, Stadium Arcade. Did I build so many units out of this already? Apparently. Oh, we can upgrade you. We're also definitely going to override some of these, I think, in the future. So you're level 10, which means... what exactly? What is still locked here? The Guiding Presence, which is level 12. Grants are friendly. Oh, accuracy? And maximum and optimum range. Okay, wow. Once we hit level 12, that is going to be awesome. So yes, what do we have learned on you already? So he is pretty self-sufficient on most parts. I think we're just gonna go Deadeye 3. Just increase our crit chance. And maybe Vitality 1. Just give him a little bit more HP because he died on one fight so far. Oh, okay, wow, that's a big Rogue Marauder. Oh, it's a quest for one of the others, I think, to take this guy down. Okay, so this, once again, we also can just migrate. For some reason. Who knows if that's a good thing or not. Okay, where do we want to put these guys? Also, we have to mod the barrager. Yeah, the acidic composite at the least, I think. Let's leave it at that for now. So we have our one group down here, moving further, or moving in further. Try and clear this out, but I think we might want to meet up with our commander and just take out some of the surrounding area here and start annexing sectors over here as well. So these guys aren't very strong. He's a melee hero though. I'm not sure I really want to run these guys in on their own. 584, 628. You know what? Let's test this out. Make it a little bit interesting. Okay, the game just crashed. It just closed down completely. What? Yeah. Let's start that back up, I guess. There isn't even a notification. That hasn't happened before. Good thing is it does autosave quite a bit, so I don't think we've lost that much progress. But let's get that back on the road. Oh, I apologize. I have no idea what happened there. Let's see where the last save ended up being for us. See, that's the furthest one I've made. So this is probably combat? Is that the combat we just started where it crashed? Let's see. That would be perfect. Nope. Okay, we have to redo this. Ah. So unfortunately we lost 5 minutes or so. Let's just try to redo this exactly as last time. Just see how it's going to work out. I think he was over there. Went here and gave him absorb pain. Actually don't remember exactly how I positioned myself, but something along these lines, I think, is where I ended up. So let's just see what they end up doing. And this time I'll save before I try to fight there, just in case it goes wrong again. So we have no line of sight yet. This could be good. Let's actually change this up a little bit. So we'll buff these guys up, which might allow them to get the kill if I get lucky. Nope, not quite. So if I move up, this is gonna be very strong. Unfortunately, the first one's he's gonna die. So I think I'm gonna lose the remaining shots there, which is a shame. So I think we're going to try and do this a bit differently. So we'll do these shots again. So yep, one group down, two groups down. Very, very nice. Can you spit? 35%. Meh, not enough, but okay. The crits is so good. 19. Up one, we get 3 shots, first one takes the kill. And I might as well make things a little bit more fun. There we go. Go out a little bit. Not gonna be a big problem. There's only 2 enemies left. And it doesn't really matter what they do. We get some more Malictor action here, which is, I'm happy about. Let's throw out a heal. Why not? And then get the kill.
Enemy down. Our forces are victorious.
Okay, still sell it. We want to upgrade him again. What did I go for again? Vitality and Deadeye 3, I believe. Oh yeah, we reloaded, so that came in again. We took over this. We can still move one. Are these... Okay, no, it's just not just resources on the ground. So let me look at this. This mine. Owner unknown? Really? The Spatial Rift is not owned by anybody right now? Oh, we're gonna get it though, in a bit. Still, where do you guys want to move? I'm gonna leave Paradar to him if he wants it. I think. How good are our relations with them? Can we... We can't go for the very big ones yet, can we? Burden growth. Oh, that's a doctrine operation we could get. That's cool. Very strong, actually, I think. Additional 15 food. Flowering note. Halogenic spray. Could get that as well. Euphoric spores. Okay, only be applied to plant and bee units. That's something we have to worry about. Nope, I want to move you first. So what are they all doing? Where are we going? These are clearing out. I probably should move in bigger groups again soon and start working towards a specific goal again. Let's take out some of these stationary armies again. And this is the combat I wanted to do, I remember. But before we do that, let's save. Let's just throw in a quick save here. And now, ideally, the game's not gonna crash again. Fingers crossed. Hey, we're in. Oh, we're still modding the one unit. That's bad. In case anybody's wondering. Because we lose damage there. That's actually pretty bad. Yeah. So, okay, these things actually not that good. Okay. I'm learning all interesting things. This could turn sideways pretty quickly if I'm not careful. So we have Skitter on him, which means we might want to move even further. Although, no, this is still better. So for now, yeah, just go down there. These kind of look like giant shrimp. Binding gas, biochemical barrage. That one's the one that's very good, isn't it? Problem is, oh, is that gonna hit? Oh, they resisted. That's a shame. If we could have gotten the blind there, that would have been cool. Let's see what they do. Okay, we got staggered. We resisted the stun, luckily. I do have an idea, obviously, so we're gonna set that into motion right away. I'm just gonna deploy an Abyssian down here, which is giving us one more unit. And that unit is trying to use wax cement to encase him, which worked, so he's not going to do anything for 2 turns. Oh, so the vine sprouts can't move at all. Okay. I guess. So let's see. Probably move to there. This is plant roots. Okay, so he can heal. This is just range 1, so you're gonna plant roots and not do anything else. We're gonna stagger in. Whack. Don't really want to step on the burning ground, so he can just take a shot. Or we could take the biochemical barrage, which would stagger him as well. Ooh, okay. Back there would be nice as well. The range on this is very cool. Yeah, let's go on the back one, because it might destroy this cover as well. Didn't, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh, we can tunnel. See, that is something I like to see. Because that's going to allow us, because they have melee overwatch, I think. Oh, and we can even hit once. That's really cool. Okay, they are better than I thought. I take back everything. Well, not everything, but some things. Still, yeah, the melee overwatch, obviously, making this a lot easier. Okay, we can't tunnel right now, so you're gonna stay there. You're gonna spit. He should be out of commission for 1 more turn, which ideally is all we need. If we get lucky and this kills, I can put my melee guy... I can put my melee guy on the big one, which is what we're gonna do. So Koho. You can even hit him once already. There we go. Some solid damage, I think. Or I should just move all the way and then we'll get the kill next turn. He still can't do anything. Well, let's just kill him. There we go.
Our forces are victorious.
And it's nice we can get them some level ups already on a small scale fight, and the 51 production is actually pretty decent. We could try to take these guys on next, but that's obviously not for this turn. So you're just gonna stay there. Yes, we need to annex. And we probably fight these guys because they are occupying this right now. Okay, it's just within a colony's domain. We could heal, but we don't need to that much, so we'll just go attack here. It's a bunch of Kir'ko plus Amazons. It crashed again! Age of Wonder Planetfall has crashed. This time it does actually bring up a report. Information. Yeah. I'm gonna send this. I'm sorry. Just give me a moment. And I'm gonna send it to myself. I think we can put that in here. Upload the report real quick. I'll be trying to do this. Ah, that's annoying. I haven't had any crashes in I don't know how many hours so far, and now we have 2 in a very short time. I wonder why. Because the game is running smoothly, and it's just one moment it's there and then it's just gone. And it's been once we go into combat so far. So do I have to quick save in front of every fight now? Because I get the feeling we're gonna have to redo the fight again, don't we? Yeah, it's the combat again. Ah, come on. To continue, it should just throw us in there. And that's the wrong campaign. It's just throwing in the big one up there. So, that's not what you were supposed to do. So let's redo the fight again, and then we're gonna be good. I am gonna try and act a bit smarter now. Honestly. We can do this. Ooh, we got at least one stagger, which is decent. And then I'm gonna play this a bit differently this time, because why not? Mostly. He's gonna go all the way to here. We'll throw out our little vine. Oh, he's standing on the... He's standing on the thing that hurts him, unfortunately. Whoops. And then we end our turn. So he's gonna die much quicker this time, but they move differently. I'm still gonna summon the Abyssian, because that worked out extremely well last time. And I do hope we get the encase again. Not a guarantee, of course. It did work, though. 65% is pretty okay, but it could have just as easily failed. But yeah, as we see, a little bit different than before. Try and kill him. The exploding cover did it for us there, I believe. And then he can go in. He's gonna hit him for 6. Really? That's all?
Enemy eliminated.
That's a bit of a letdown. But still, as long as we just kill him, I really have no big reason to be annoyed here or anything. There we go. 17. Can we hit him from back here? We can. Once. Care about the plant? Yes, I'm sure. Just gonna regenerate and kill him. There we go. So we're good again. I'm gonna start quick saving in front of combat probably now, just so that we...
The hive have been defeated.
Or after a fight is probably the more likely thing. Yes. Just because we can't do much, can we? About this. It's either gonna crash or not. The third time we annex this. So please don't crash. Okay. Nope, it crashed again. This time it sent up 3 reports. Cool. So I think what I'm gonna do real quick is restart or reboot my computer real quick. I apologize, but the game for some reason keeps crashing. Let me look at this. I have 41 hours in the game and it has never crashed, and now it's crashed 3 times in a row. So I have no idea why, so I'm just gonna reboot real quick and hopefully that'll help. So I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. I hope you guys will be back. I'll see you in a moment.